Not me not noticing that the countdown's not going anymore. What's up, everybody? Chloe, congratulations on first. And Chloe, you don't know this, but Logan apparently has been here and was trying to redeem first, and the Twitch app wasn't working properly. He texted to let me know. But it is the redeem that decides who is here first. So you were here first. The redeem says so. We see it. Is it like up there? We see it. So Chloe, congratulations. I love that he didn't even redeem second. I don't need. Logan said that he was just mad, and he's like, oh, me. So maybe he left. I don't know. That would be funny. But on screen today we've got Elfie. She has random, yep, Elfie 64, look at that, I know it. Elfie is a, welcome in, Oolong. Elfie is a making and crafter. I get mad and won't redeem second. She's a fantastic artist. You can see she's making, like, she makes stuff for D&D. So she has, this is like a dice thing that you put the dice in and it comes out and rolls. It's a stump. She's painting it today, which is super cool. And Oolong, welcome in. How are you? So guys, we are currently, just to give a little update here. Oolong, congratulations on second. Yes, Oolong was here second. We are working on, the next Fox and Girl video, which our window for release, what we're aiming for is September 1st. Chiho and I were just discussing that she is not sure she's going to be able to make that deadline, which is very valid. A lot of the time that Chiho normally would spend working on the animation, she's been going to different festivals this summer and doing face painting, which is actually making her money, right? So that is more important than this side project we're doing, which currently does not generate any income. But I am still trying to meet my deadlines and my goals, and she is still trying, but she just wanted to be like, I don't know that it's going to happen. We made 20 original tracks instead of 10. Normally we do 10 tracks and we loop them. We did 20 original tracks, and we are mixing them now. We finally finished composing them, and we are mixing them, and we will name them. You know, last time I did this, I did like a 4-hour stream. I wonder if I could actually get through all of them in 4 hours, all that I have left. I don't know. But things are going good. How is everyone? It is 8 a.m. here in Japan, Thursday morning. We just be having a good time. This is the song. Oh my god. Why is it so loud? Let me know if that's too quiet. I'm working at home today. That's what's up. We all need a work from home situation. Right, Chloe? We need you to be able to nuclear medicine people at home. I'm not quite mixing yet. I'm just trying to get everything set up the way I would like. This is the... Oh, it's very pretty. Who made this? Getting to work on these tracks. I've gradually added more and more home days to my schedule. Until someone exactly. Oh, what's up, Biohazard? Thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it. Exactly. Yeah, until someone says it's a hey, it's not a problem unless it's a problem, you know? I don't know. I'm very much what are the end results kind of a deal kind of person, you know, like if everyone is able to do their job, I don't understand what the problem is if people are like if they're just as productive, I don't understand the problem. But I'm not a big corporate person, so, you know. What do I know? Nothing. I don't know. I've never worked in an office, so. Three. Oh, this is the 10-ish. Not me doing this. Oh, hold on. I actually need to fade these in. I forgot about that. Give me 1 second. 1, 2. Huh? Oh my goodness. How are you on? I know. What's up, Cody? Guys, is anyone in here not following Kid Cody? Cody is such a fantastic streamer. You know, Cody, I'm on vacation. And you know what that means? When you're on vacation, it means you got to do more work during your time that you would normally be free. But the difference is I enjoy this work. So I am here early while my family is sleeping. It is 8:13 a.m. and I am happily mixing in a quiet space in my studio. As much as I love my children, being quiet is not what their is not one of their gifts. Is that a nice way of saying it? Oh, 2.5, perfect. I also don't have any subordinates at the moment who need my exactly, perfect. Congratulations, thank you, I appreciate it. I've been super reliable for years and have a lot of seniority now. I know, so like, who's gonna say anything, right, Oolong? Who's gonna say anything? I suppose I could just turn up my monitoring instead of turning this up. That would probably be smarter. That would be probably way smarter. But thank you, yes. I am having a great time. We went out yesterday. I actually made a little reel for it. Whenever Johnny and I go out and do stuff, I try to make a little video. I end up posting it on social media, but I started making it so that he would have something to watch, right? Like, of just like for memories. And it's been a lot of fun. But we went out as a whole family yesterday. It was a really nice time. Yes, and Cody, yes, it has been incredibly hot. I'm unhappy with how hot it's been. Especially with real little kids, it's hard because like they want to be out and about, you know, and moving around. And it's just too hot to let them be outside and let them be out and about, except, you know, like early in the morning, which they're sleeping, or like in the evening. But they get really stir crazy inside, and trying to find things for them to do or find like places that are a little more climate controlled is pretty difficult. So that's not been great. And one of my daughters is very active. She loves moving around. Man, this sounds great. That was quick. That's better. I like that more. I'll just cut that out. Thank you. How has the weather been where you live, Cody? Has it been hot? You live in the Midwest, right? But the problem is so like in Japan it's really humid, and I feel the need to bring up Japan doesn't have like central air. Like they're not about central AC. So like it's hot. And then like if you get out of rooms that are air conditioned, it's hot, you know? Like it's just man, it's just a lot. And also like the normal temperature that a lot of places will keep it is Ohio. It's hot and humid, but you have AC. Yeah, exactly. The normal temperature, like inside, is like 77. So even with AC, a lot of places will keep it like 77, 25 degrees Celsius. Some places go colder, but like most places will do like that, and like that's considered pretty normal. So it just is it's fine. And then I don't know if this is too much. I don't know if this is yeah. No, it's too much, right? All right. I see there's an ad, so I will wait. I will wait to keep talking. All right. So we've got 4 here. Oh, yes. Yes. I see that. Don't worry. I got you. Uh, 7 and 8. No, not timeless. Tremolo. Tremolo. Nope, not tremolo. Remote. And Saturn. Saturn. Tremolo. Saturn. And then we're going to go ahead and throw the effects we're using on timeless. Let's go ahead and get this set up while we wait. Oh! Is the ad over? The thing's gone. Cody said he'll be back in 46 seconds. Let me know if you're back, Cody. Oh, you're back. Wonderful. So here's the thing, right? Technically, like what Japan does is more energy efficient, right? That's the big thing with central air is it takes a lot of energy, and energy is more expensive here. And so technically speaking, it's better for us to be like it's cheaper, right? For us to be you only really air condition specific rooms. Oh, what's up, Sass? Guys, my good friend Senorita Sass is a friend from when I first started streaming, and she took a break for a while, and she's back. Do give her a follow. What's up, Sass? How are you? But so you only air condition specific rooms, right? And there's all of this stuff about how you want to do it and different ideas. People have different ideas of how it should be done. But the big deal here, the big point that I'm trying to make is you only have these AC units in specific rooms, and you end up, so like when you're in like the hallways and the in-betweens of your house, it's hot, right? So like in my house, we only have we have a window AC unit in our living room, and we have like one of these like more normal Japanese AC units in our kitchen dining room area. And so like we leave those on, especially the living room one stays on all the time. The kitchen dining room one, we turn it on when we go in there, like a little bit before we go in, and we just leave it on while we're in there, right? K-Dog, congratulations on It's Not a Competition. But like if you're in the hallway, it's hot. If you're in the bedrooms, we don't have AC in the bedrooms. It's hot up there, so we don't even sleep up there. All 6 of us are sleeping in the living room right now. And then like in the bathroom, it's hot. And there is not an AC unit in a bathroom anywhere in Japan. So like whenever you go into the bathroom, it's like hot and humid in there, dude. It's terrible. You just wanna get in and get out as fast as possible. I literally, and again, I know this is probably a little too much information. I remember recently I was like just sitting on the toilet and like literal sweat like went down my face like and dripped off my nose, and I was like, I need to get out of here, dude. This is way too hot. I'm so good, Sass. It is so nice to see you. I'm sorry I haven't been able to catch one of your streams yet. Yes, K-Dog, good morning. Yeah, it's like the Philippines, exactly. And heating is the same too. So it's cold. But so for the bathroom situation, they've kind of solved that. They have heated toilet seats. So even though it's cold in the bathroom, when you sit down, the toilet seat's actually warm. And that sounds really gross to Americans, but it feels really nice when it's cold. Like that you sit down on something warm. And it doesn't feel like someone was just sitting there. That's not what that's what everyone says. And that's what yeah. When I leave there, we had AC units in each room, and when you would walk out to the bathroom outside, it would be 20 degrees. Yeah, no, it's hot. It's hot, especially if it's midday. Oh, it is not a vibe to be sweating on the toilet. Yeah, I like this. So I'm using like an Apple computer, and I have these like reactions on because I think it's funny. So it sees my thumb doing this, and it does that. Yeah, it is not a vibe, Cody, to be sweating, like sweating, really sweating on the toilet. No. Mm-mm. And I can't even be like, not in my house. No, because it is in my house. It's in the place that I'm supposed to be safe. It's hot. And then, even better, well, one, I'm renting, right? I'm renting, so like I can't like do anything about it. But then like two, even if I wanted to do something about it, I don't think I would, because it's expensive. Like electricity and gas are super expensive in Japan. So like, what am I going to do? I'm going to like just like crank up the bills, like it's already cranked. I gotta run, but have a good one, Cody. Thank you so much for coming in. Love you, bro. Our last apartment was like that. We had we pointed a fan drive. Right. But also, right, so Japan keeps the toilet in a separate room than the bath, which I actually love, right? Because then, if someone's taking a shower or something, like the toilet's still available to be used because it's in like a very small room. Like, but the problem then is there's not space for anything in there. Like, it's like, not a vibe. Not a vibe. Everyone talks about how great Japan is. Nobody talks about sweating. Nobody talks about sweating when you're sitting on the toilet. Where's that? Where's that in like oh my God, Japan was such a magical experience. I loved it. It was incredible. The most incredible place ever. I want to move there. Yeah, yeah. Do you? Do you want to move here? It's hot here. And guess what? We had to leave the door open, but that was okay for the just. That's true. That's the big sacrifice that I don't talk about. Before Chiho moved in, so for people who don't know, she was a student, but she now is not a student, and she still lives with us. We have a young Japanese woman living with us, Chiho, who has appeared on stream and such. She's wonderful. But before she moved in, it's just family. So like we didn't have to close doors all the time, and you could walk around in all manner of undress when it's, just family at home. But then, you get a young woman moving in, and now you got to wear clothes all the time. Even in your own home, you got to be dressed and ready to go. But I will say this. Having Chiho live with our family is worth it. I do love her very much. And I don't really mind needing to be dressed. But we can't like leave the door open in the toilet room or when you're showering or anything anymore. Yeah, see? Exactly, Mr. Oolong his word. Yeah, I'm like, in my own home? I pay the bills here. And I have to wear what? I have... You know, we have talked about, since Shiho was living with her mom passed when she was very young, but she was living with her dad and her brother, and I is it this one? No, is it this one? Yeah. And so she was like, you know, Johnny, it doesn't bother me if you don't wear a shirt, because like that's what my dad does. And I was like freaking, at first I was like, Chiho, like I'm gonna wear a shirt when you're around. But then like it hit a certain temperature and I'm like, listen, I'm glad it doesn't bother you, because I'm literally dying. And I needed a little help. Okay. This one can come down. Something like that? Something like that. What is the command to see how long I've been following for? Okay, so if you do follow age, I do have a command for that. So it's exclamation point follow age. No spaces, right? Follow age. Yeah, that's a good idea. We should add that. I don't actually have a command for that, but I can tell you. You have been following me since January 10th, 2021. So it has been 3 years. Yeah. There's also, a lot of channels have a command called watch time, where they can see how long they've actually watched your stream. I have a watch time command as well. I actually meant for those commands to be temporary until I like implemented the correct command. Like that will pull up your follow age and will pull up the watch time. But I like them this way, actually. Yeah, a long time. But yeah, so Sass, so you started following again January 10th, 2021. Wow, it's been 3 years. We've known each other for 3 years. That's a long time. You know, that's one thing, like, Twitch relationships, 3.5 years. I know. Oh my goodness. Some of these Twitch relationships, you know, are surprisingly... It feels longer. No, it does. I would, like, easily believe 5 years, you know. Oh, yeah. But that's half a decade of knowing someone. And then people be like, oh, like, well, it's just online. And it's like, I don't know. It's really interesting. It's really cool. I really like that, you know? Oh, who's texting me? Oh, no. No one's texting me. My wife, so my wife's family has a group chat. And I don't know what this says about my family, but, like, her family... They be talking in the group chat. Like, they talk to each other and stuff. My family also has a group chat, and I don't think anyone has said anything in the group chat since we made it. We made it and, like, added... It's, like, my parents and my sister and Bethany, right? So, like, 5 people in the group chat. And we're like, all right, we all have this group chat. We can all talk as a family if we need to. And, like, everyone's like, okay, I'm here. That's it. And we haven't said anything in that group chat for, like, 8 years. And, like, Bethany's family, my wife's family, they talk in the group chat almost daily. And then there's... So like, that's very beautiful. Sure, but then there's this great thing that, like, Bethany's family is also just, like, they have really different senses of humor and all of that. And so I don't usually say anything in the group chat. And then when I do say something, nobody knows how to respond. And they just, like, move on. It's wild. This is beautiful, you guys. I'm about this. We don't need to listen to the whole thing. I'm sure it sounds fine. Man, we're just freaking flying. Unmastered. Pretty soon, we're going to finish up the Bard core ones. And then we'll move on to the synthwave ones. And that'll take a little bit more time because we need to, kind of in the same way, set up how we're going to be doing. And I've also never mixed one, so it'll be the first time, just period. But still. Then we need to come up with names. It's going to be fun. So we've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. Ooh. I remember making this one. Seven and 8, I think. Yeah. R2, Chroma, Verb, and Timeless. Alright, let's go ahead and start getting everything set up the way we want it. And so for those who weren't here, on the first track of this style that we made, when I mixed it and did everything, I actually made presets for all of the stuff. So to make it a little easier for mixing and keeping things sounding similar. Oh, why is this not orange? Doesn't matter. It matters to me that it's not orange. There we go. JB, I'm going to be lurking. Thank you for the lurk. Yes, it's so nice to see you. I hope you enjoy listening. While we... Oh, turn this one. Blue. Let's get this going, huh? This is a co-working stream disguised as a music stream. That is something I actually really enjoy about a lot of this style of stream. Like whether it's me or T-Pain. This is the shaker. Same as the triangle for this one. You know what I haven't been doing? I've not been moving the claves over those last couple songs, which I could go back and do, but it's not really a big deal. Oh, it sounds so good. Woo. That was an accident. Let's do this harp. All right, so we got a couple things we need to do here really quick. So this is, what is this? So it does come in. So because of that, we're gonna do this one a little further, and we tend to, I like to have the higher ones be a little bit closer. So we'll get to that when we get to it. What? Is this another harp? Okay, I see. So, actually, what we're gonna do here. Oof, sounds so good. Ugh, I love a good low cello. Oh, it's so good. Did that get louder? No. More like that. All right, let's hear it from the top. I love this low part. Excuse me. All right. Man, how am I going to decide the order of these songs? Oof. You know, so I'm like looking at Elfie here, streaming, and she has music playing, and if you look at her, she doesn't have a headset on, and she does, I don't know where her microphone is placed, but you don't hear the music picked up on the microphone. I would love to have a setup like that where I don't have to wear headphones, and then even this one, I have to wear these headphones with the microphone and everything. I have another microphone that I could use. But it's really sensitive, so I don't like to use it. And I will be right back, you guys. Let me run to the bathroom really quick.
And this is my wife. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's nice. I went from really not liking it to like really liking it. Not only are we 5-manning, 2 of these people have never done it before. It's
a little rough.
It's been rough. I mean, it got very heated early on where I'm trying to explain it. Thank you, Clockwork. Clockwork's like, let's go. Bro, it's rough in these streets. Oh, and also one of the guys, he doesn't speak. So like with call outs and stuff, so we got 2 people who've never done it, someone who doesn't speak. And then and
then you two.
and then me and David, which me and David are Farmer and Daniel if you got us on Wish, right?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, this actually kind of works. Wait. Someone clip it. Clip it. Look. That's it. That's it. You do that. That's lo-fi, and it's great. People love it. People eat that up. It's super easy. Super easy. It's just drums with like a crackly, dusty drum sound and seventh chords on a Rhodes. That's it. Guys, what do you think of my new angle? Isn't it great? Isn't it great? Wait, why am I looking here? Here. Isn't it great? Let's just go for it. That's like my new thing, apparently, whenever we're recording riffs. I'm like, let's just freaking go for it. I have no idea what we're going to do. Octane.
All right, I'll let you have it. Good.
I don't have it. I don't have it.
Okay.
I don't have it. I
didn't want to steal it. I didn't want to steal it.
I'm trying to beat someone with my bare hands, and Farm's like, "You got it. You got it." I'm dying, bro. I think I lost what I was doing. What was it? Is it something like that?
Can I crouch?
Ultra boy, we got someone coming up from the right.
Coming up. Oh, we're crouch.
Got him. Got another one coming down.
Oh.
Got him.
Oop, behind
Got
us.
another one. Yep. Got him.
Triple kill. Killing spree.
Whew. Got another one. Got him.
Crouch is B, by
Nice.
the way, Carly.
Let's see if I can do this in one take. As if that's the first attempt, but hey. I've never been in a situation in my life where someone was like, hey, want to get ice cream? And I've said no. Right? Literally never. Literally not one time have I been like, has someone been like, hey, should we get some ice cream? I'm going to get ice cream. Would you like some? And I've been like, no, thank you. Chiho has said that many times to me. I'll be like, hey, I'm going to Lawson. I'm going to get some ice cream. You want some ice cream? And she's like, no. No, I do not. And it's just like really shocking. Like a culture shock almost. Like, wait, what? What did you say? Oh, that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to play.
It's true. It's true. Chiho often doesn't want ice cream, and I don't know how to deal with it. As a human being, Chiho does things sometimes. She says things that I'm like, you sound like an alien pretending to be human, is what you sound like. That's crazy. Also, hi. I like the new BRB screen. Chloe, the new BRB screen is the old BRB screen. I just didn't use it very much before. You know, because I only stream for a couple hours on Saturday. So, like, I don't really... If I use the bathroom before I start, like, I don't really need to use it, you know? But these streams have been a little bit longer. Not that this stream's been longer, but just, like, in general, it's, you know, a different time and such. So, I forget that I'm like, you know, I have a BRB screen. I don't need to just sit here uncomfortable. You know? I don't need to do that. I can just get up and go to the bathroom and come back, you know? Nobody's like, man, it's been so long since the streamer went to the bathroom, like, you're gonna get an award kind of a deal. You know, don't be a hero, people. Don't need to be a hero and, like, I don't know. What is it, 6 and 7? 7 and 9. Let's get the send set up. But Chloe, how are you? Are you still getting ready for the hike thing you guys are going to do? So everyone keeps referring to this like I know it. Like I know what's happening. And to be honest, I kind of don't. What I do know, based on what you and Farmer have said, and a little bit of what Tuna said, is that you guys are doing some kind of hike and you're staying at Tuna's house, right? But what I don't fully understand is like, it's for charity, right? Right? Like it's a charity thing, but I don't know, like, are you guys like actively raising money from hiking, or was it like a goal that you guys met and so now you're gonna hike? Does that make sense? Like that part's not so clear to me on like what's going on with that. All right. 15, 17, and this I've been doing it 3, and then this one is easy. I've been doing the shaker at the same for all of them. Let you. Yeah, for the charity Tuna does every year, but honestly, I'm not sure what triggered the hike either. Okay, so, but it was triggered, right? Like it's not like it's not one of those things where like you guys are hiking and for like every kilometer people have pledged to do whatever. Are you guys like making a video? Are you streaming during it or something? That would be funny. I would love to have a stream of just like you, Farm, and Tuna just like breathing heavily. And I don't say that as a mean thing. I say that as like whenever I take a video and we're hiking or something as a family, or we're just like doing, like I say we're hiking or just doing like anything, just like walking like a normal human being, I actually try to hold my breath. Like that's not even a joke. I try to hold my breath because I'm like, oh man, like I don't want like the audio of this video to just be my heavy breathing. And even with me trying to hold my breath, still the audio of the video is, you can just hear me be like just struggling. You know, you hear me fighting for my life on the other side of the camera as like, you know, I'm trying to get this video. All I know is Tuna said Farmer's coming to Colorado to hang out, and I said, oh, thank you, I only live 5 hours away, so you invited myself. I mean, that's what's up. I, like, fully support that, especially, like, in a nav where we all love each other. Like, yeah, freaking invite yourself, hey. Also, you've not met either of them in real life, have you? I don't think so. So for Farm and Tuna, they've met in real life before. I think this is the second time. I've seen Farmer in real life twice. Maybe something like this. Never. I'm super excited. I'm bringing all... Oh, are you bringing peaches? Oh, that's what's up. Chiho and I were talking about something and we used the word orchard. She was asking like, what's the right English word for this? And I was like, oh, it's orchard. And I actually talked about your family's orchard. Like, oh, like a peach orchard, like Chloe's family owns a peach orchard. Kind of a deal, which was fun to bring up. Actually, let's do this. No, I like it the other way. Something like this. We used to have an apple orchard, really? Why'd they get out of the apple orchard game? Was it just too much competition? Oh, my family just woke up. There's too much from my grandparents. Valid, valid. All right, freaking sounding good. Export. We are freaking trucking right along. We're going to be able to move on to the synthwave pretty soon. I'm excited. See, Chloe, why don't you stream? Look at me. I'm streaming. I'm doing a boring thing. And look at my Poe. You could totally be streaming. Look at this room that I stream in, Chloe. Your streaming room, significantly cooler than mine. Significantly cooler. It's got all the cool nerd stuff. Mine really just has like Avatar stuff and some pretty girls. That's all. Did I just do 14? God, what did I just do? I don't even remember. Yes, 14. Not Final Fantasy 14. This is 17. Oh man, 2 more. Okay. I need to and I want to. Chloe, don't make me get Shia LaBeouf in here to be like, do it. Just do it. Make your dreams come true. Do it. Because I'll get them. This is 7 and 8. Tremolo. Are these all? It is. They're all harp. We'll do just reverb on you. You get reverb. And you get reverb. Everybody gets a reverb. That's not true. We're not putting reverb on everything. I don't love, which is funny because like there's so many examples of really popular music with this, but like, you know, if you put too much reverb on drums, it gets real like boomy. And I feel like I did that some in some of my early music. Not a fan of it now. And I don't tend to do that. I try to keep it as minimal on that end as possible. This is the shaker. This is the wood block. And then this is the percussion. Perfect. Now I don't need to open this again. Should probably clean my computer room before I stream. That was the goal today, but then the Cats and Dogs and Sims expansion went on sale. You can't see half. That is true. A big reason you can't even see all of this is because it takes up my whole screen. Right? That is a valid point. Kitorin. I am trying to say Caitlin more. You know, because Travis is moving away from the Toei thing. I'm trying. The, let's see, show details. Shaker. No, I didn't need to do that. This is going to be a -10. This is the triangle deal again. And then this is, we've got 15 and 17. And we're going to set this at 25. This is percussion. And again, everyone, we're just going through presets that I have already set up from the first one we did. I am happy with how much time we are saving doing this. The one thing, you know, we didn't have a harp, or not a harp, a flute in that first one. So we have to do that one by hand. Not a big deal. It's just one channel. 10. Copy. Paste. All right. This is going to be -25. This is going to be -15. This one, I guess, is going to be -5. Got a lot going on here. And 15 on that. Oh, the bass and the drums, I do know about where we tend to set them. Okay, so now we just need a quick, I love to do just a very short fade in. And let's do we do a 5-second fade out all the time on stuff. All right. That sounds all right. Let's throw a little reverb on it. Something like this. Oh, no, 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 no. This is actually very nice. I am a fan. This one can come down. Oh. Let's hear it from here. I moved one of the harps over. That is much nicer. Wow. That's very nice. Hey. Very pretty. All right. Unmastered. 73. Let's go ahead and share that. I enjoy lo-fi music. Thank you. What's up? Nice to meet you. Jackie Tetris fan. How did you find me, if you don't mind me asking? I am making music for a YouTube channel. I'm the music half of the Fox and Girl. And I'm currently mixing some tracks for our next video. We're hoping it will come out on the September 1st, but it is unclear if we'll make it. Ooh, very pretty. Well, on the music category, that's what's up. I don't often browse just categories, but it's nice to meet you. This is not the only kind of music I make. I like to make, I also make chill electronic music. And we'll be switching to mixing some synthwave in a minute. Thank you for that follow, by the way. All right. So right off the bat, again, we're just quick getting all of our plugins loaded in here. And then it's just a matter of balancing everything. But I also very much love lo-fi and chill music. It's like my favorite to make. You know, there's just something about it. Let's see. All right, and then on these, we'll just do these really quick. Shaker, my wood block, and my percussion. But do you make music yourself, or are you primarily a listener? On how I heard about lo-fi music is through Lo-Fi Girl. What's up? Well, listener, that's sweet. Cool, cool. I get some producers in here as well, so I was just wondering if that's how one of the reasons you came in. I feel like not a lot of people come into production streams that just like to listen. So it is nice to meet you. I remember I first found out about it as well through Lo-Fi Girl on YouTube. A friend of mine very much recommended it. He was like, "Oh man, do you listen to chill hop?" He called it chill hop at the time. I was like, "Chill hop? What's that?" He's like, "It's like chill, you know, like beats, kind of." Like, he didn't use the word lo-fi even at that time. And I was like, man, I don't even know what that is. And I have a background in music performance. So I was kind of like, what is that? And started listening to it. I've always loved really chill music. But what I make isn't quite chill hop. It doesn't have a lot, or like lo-fi, it doesn't have a lot of the correct markers. But I call it lo-fi adjacent. It's next to lo-fi. Did I not copy here? Hold on. So for bass, where did I stop? Here. Kick. What about here? Percussion. Give me 1 second. This app sucks. Are you on the app, D? Because yeah, you know, I thought before it was totally fine, to be honest. Like, it didn't bother me at all. But the new update, it's really not great. Yeah. 20%. I did not. Hold on. You know what I should start doing? I should start with that little fade in. A little 500 millisecond fade in does wonders for the abruptness of the beginning. Thank you for shouting out Chloe and Logan. I don't love the update either. Yeah, I hate the update. Oh wow. This was the apparently we're all coming together on how bad the app update is. You know, they didn't update the iPad app, and I'm happy about it. I'm quite happy that it's not different, because I don't love it. I think I said I kind of like it in that it shows a preview of the whole thing, but what I would have preferred is if it was just your follow, the same as the follow list, right? With the most watchers to least, and you can just swipe down, that actually wouldn't bother me. And if you could open up your follower list a little easier and it was the same, I kind of like that right out the gate it's showing you what they're doing, you know? But that's not what the app is. So that sucks. This is the last Bardcore track, and that will move into Synthwave. I'd agree, except them trying to do it makes it lag. Yeah, I haven't experienced it very much, but to be honest, I've kind of stopped using the Twitch app on my phone. Which is why every site that does streaming doesn't do that. Yeah, like I've kind of stopped using the Twitch app on my phone. I usually prefer to watch on the iPad anyway, but yeah, it's been particularly bad, so I kind of stopped. It just isn't worth it to me, you know? I wish I knew what y'all talking about, but I have an ad. Logan. Or get Turbo. Or get Turbo, man. When I was watching a lot of Twitch... When I was watching a lot of Twitch, I used Turbo a lot, actually. Okay, what if we change this? I like that more. It's much better. Sweet. That's it. We are done with the Bardcore tracks. So we still need to mix 10 more tracks. But we will be mixing the synthwave tracks. So for this video, we have 20... Oh, you get to go pick up your resident cards next week. Let's see if they finally give you more than 1 year. Oh, I hope so. Congratulations. Did they give you only 1 year, even on your new, on your like marriage spousal visa? It's kind of funny. I can't imagine that, Logan, because I have always gotten 3 years. My first visa was 1 year, and since then I've always gotten a 3-year visa. Like, this is going to sound relatively patronizing, and I don't mean it that way. But, like, did you ask for more time? And again, I don't mean it to be patronizing, and I know how it sounds, but did you ask for more time? I've been stuck on 1 year all but my first year. Right. Basically since you left Amity. Okay. I always ask for 5 years. That's so wild to me that they do you dirty like that, though. Okay, so we actually, this is going to take a minute on this one because we need to make presets for things. And to be honest, it's not that it's not a vibe. It's just, you know, not my favorite part of the process. Okay. And I need to be paying attention because there's a lot more fading in and fading out on these than I've done in the past because of the new base that we're using. So I will keep an eye on this. Spaces. And then, so right off the bat, what do we got? But also, we're not always using. This is going to be like the shaker. And this is the triangle. And honestly, the base setting is going to be the same. That's so wild though, Logan, that you always ask for that much. It is a little bit funny though that they always deny you, I'm gonna be honest. Just knowing that you ask for it. Come on, come on, it is a little bit funny. Like, what if they do the whole time you're in Japan, right? They just are always like, no, just give this guy 1 year, he can come back every year. So far, we are using a lot of the same presets. This is the wood blocks. And we can use the same. A lot more. I got my car registered for 3 years, and then they're like, also make sure you get a safety inspection every year because you need to be registered. You need what? Since when? So far, so good. Explosive base. Yeah. I never voluntarily did inspections until police would pull me over. Logan, you have to do them. But Logan, we've also discussed this. You were a different person back then when you lived in America. Nowadays, you totally would. Correct me if I'm wrong. Oh, this sounds good. All right, let's hear it from the top. I've got a visual gag for our next Navcat. Have to doesn't have a timeline. That's true. This sounds really nice. Ah! What is going on? I'm out of all my complaints about Virginia. They do have cheap government services. I mean, that's nice. But is it cheap in like a good cheap, or cheap as in like, man, it's cheap, you know? Plates are $10, vanity are 20. Oh, that is actually very nice. Safety inspections 20. That's pretty sweet. Dude, I love these tracks. They're so good. No, D. So like the meat of these tracks is that bass and that drum beat. It's in all of them. Like the other one has like specific things that are in all of them, like the bardcore ones. Ugh, I love this synth-driven stuff. Like they have lo-fi music for Minecraft. Thank you. You know, some people be like, "Oh, Johnny, your music sounds like Minecraft music." That's actually a huge compliment. Minecraft music is so good. Like, I love minimal music as well. So like, what they did with Minecraft is pretty impressive. Very good. All right, let's go ahead and export this. Three. That's the first one. I mean, to be honest, I feel like that actually didn't take too long. And also, to be honest, I kind of want to change my ads right now. 3 minutes, an hour. Let's do it. It's funny, I felt like before it wasn't so bad doing a little ad every so often, but I'm just getting tired of seeing this. There's lo-fi music, but wouldn't it? Yes, they do. That is one of the things. I don't do a lot of covers, Jackie. I have one that's really popular from Avatar: The Last Airbender. But in general, I prefer to make original music. So I don't have so many covers, but I do love to listen to it. There's an artist named Chill Astronaut that makes awesome covers for from like Lord of the Rings and like fantasy stuff and like Game of Thrones. And then there's an artist named Lovebird that makes awesome like Japan themed lo-fi. Oh, so good. I love listening to their stuff. But yeah, no, any kind of music you can lo-fi it, but making lo-fi music is very easy. Like, it's just like a vinyl crackle and seventh chords, you know? So, hold on. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Tremolo. Oh, this is actually super easy for these because they're not all in the same deal, so it's way easier to see what's what. Oh, wow, that's actually very nice. Okay, so these are all going into these. Now I just need to load into our send effects and start to program some of the others, and we're freaking good to go. This is awesome, dude. All right, details. This is a dotted eighth. This is cathedral. Yeah. This is shaker. This is, oh, replace this with tremolo, please. This is wood block. This is percussion, and then I don't need to have this menu open. The rest will go the normal way. Triangle. 15. Oh. 17. And this one I actually know we do -3. Just like this one we do. Actually, do we do -10 on the other one? I don't remember. Let's look. What did I end up doing? I did do -10. Look at that. Wrong. Project. This project. You will be the shaker. I appreciate how this one shows what's what. They actually do a decent job. If you know what you're looking for, it's not bad. 15, 17, 25. And this is like drums. This bass is, we use the acoustic bass setting, but this one we have our like synth bass setting. Oh, oh my god, an ad break. I feel like this is the first ad break I've gotten, or it's the first ad break I've noticed getting up on this screen. Fifteen, 17, 15. 14. And a lot of this saturation and stuff, you can be like, Johnny, how do you know what you want to saturate at already? A lot of it's just to add a little bit of character, right? Like, these sounds are pretty good already on their own. I'm not, like, super worried, you know, about it. Like, something like that. Sounds very pretty. And the fact people made vinyl records popular again. You know, I am not a purist. And people who are really into vinyl, people are allowed to like things. But people who are like super purists about vinyl, it's just kind of ridiculous, to be honest. That's gonna be like... like how ridiculous it'll be that people will be like, oh man, MP3, there's just a certain quality of MP3 that you just don't get anymore, you know, in our modern compression of music. And it's just like, no. But thanks. What in the world is going on? But I say all of that. I do. One of my friends here in Japan has a very nice record player and plays records when I come over, and it is fine. It's fine. I don't mind listening to records. I'm just lazy. I don't want to get up and change the record, right? Like once it runs out, you have to get up and like flip it and put the needle back down, or you have to get a different record out. Like, just let me do it on my phone. You know, convenience. Johnny, chasing convenience has been the death of music. Well, you know, it is also nice. Oh, like Michael Jackson records? I mean, or any record. Wow, Johnny. What, Logan? What, Logan? Like, you don't like... You don't like convenience? You wanna physically stand up every 30 minutes to flip a record when you wanna just chill and listen to some music? Because let me tell you, I'm not about that. I can already get this Lo-Fi Girl music downloaded on my phone from the release archive, then I don't have to... Exactly. Or, I mean, I think Lo-Fi Girl, so their record company, I believe, is called Chilled Cow, and they release albums and playlists wherever you listen to music. If you listen on Spotify, or if you listen on Apple Music, And of course, if you have YouTube Music, you have that. Like, you can just listen there. It's not the live stream, but it is their music. All right. Let me hear that one more time. I don't know if I love this one as much, but it does sound decent, I think. Like they provide a download from the site. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. So do you not use a streaming service to listen to music? Do you just use a music player, I suppose, on your phone? My wife is texting me. Everything at home is fine, thank God. Oh, sometimes I watch the stream also. I see. I like to watch, I watch a lot of YouTube, so I tend to watch the stream the most. And then when I'm listening to music, I'll listen to other stuff. But I haven't been watching Lo-Fi Girl as much. Like I said, so again, check out, I have a YouTube channel, Fox and Girl, and our music is all out there as well. Since I started making similar stuff on YouTube, I haven't listened to Lo-Fi Girl as much. I listen to Chill Astronaut, Lovebird. There's another great YouTube channel called Blue Turtle that makes these awesome like fantasy ambient chill videos that are really cool. Turns out it's a whole genre, and like any genre, I struggle to fit into it. Right, Logan? Like any genre, it's hard to put yourself in a box sometimes. Unless it's a box of my own making. Thank you for that hydrate. Ooh, I downloaded a playlist for morning coffee. Very nice. Hold on, where's my water bottle? Thank you for the hydrate, Logan. I appreciate you. Except for Barbies who love boxes. Do Barbies love boxes, or are they just stuck in them? Logan, did you see the Barbie movie? There's a whole part of it where they try to put her back in the box. Oh, babies, not Barbies. Excuse me. Excuse me. I missed it. You're right. Babies do love boxes. This is true. You are correct. And no, you haven't seen the Barbie movie? Really? You're not missing much, Logan. People really loved it last year. I didn't think it was a bad movie, but I felt kind of medium negative toward it. Like, I just had certain things, and I feel like it's hard to be critical of certain movies because, like, for you to be critical of the Barbie movie, which everyone's like, oh, it's like feminist icon, all this stuff, to be critical of it, it's like people get really mad, and it's like, no, I'm not critical of it for what you think I'm critical of. I'm critical of it in that the story just didn't make sense. Like, and I guess also a big part of it was on me, of that it wasn't, like, kind of on me of, like, since it wasn't what the trailer show, like, based on the trailers and these things, I was expecting something else, and so what I got was so different than what I was expecting that it was hard for me to really be into it. You know, I thought, based on the trailers, and again, this is my problem, it really seemed like the movie was like, there's something wrong in Barbie world. Barbie has to go to the real world to, like, fix it. I thought that was the movie, and that's not the movie. She's only in the real world for, like, 20 minutes, 30 minutes of that movie. And then all the real world parts don't even totally really make sense, which was like, it just was really weird. I thought that was like the whole shtick of the movie, was like, oh man, freaking Barbie in the real world, what's it going to be like? And it's like, no, that's not actually what the movie is at all, almost, you know? And so just because of that, I didn't really like it. And so again, I think when I explain it like that, it makes it pretty clear that it's like, well, Johnny, that's a you problem. And it's like, yeah, I didn't say it's not a me problem, but the movie that I had in my head for this movie, based on their own marketing, was very different. And like, so it was just really hard for me to get into it the same way. You know, this is one of the reasons it's really smart to just not watch any trailers. But then it's hard because if you don't watch any trailers, you know, you don't know what stuff's going to be and all of that too. It's hard. It's just hard. Have a good one, Logan. Bye. I love how I go into all of that and Logan's just like, I have to go. Bye. That being said, I do know he's working from home right now, so maybe he has like a phone call or something he needs to take. I don't know. But that's it. That's my criticism of the movie. It isn't really that much, actually. It's just that specifically of like, oh, I thought this movie was going to be this and it's not. And when I say it like that, it doesn't sound so bad. But I also think that it is, that I don't think I'm the only one. I feel like their marketing really made it seem a certain way. So I kind of blame the marketing team on that one. Of like, they really made it seem it was going to be one thing and then it wasn't. You know? Like, what's up with that? Which, I mean, I suppose could go either way, actually, on it being cool or not. Percussion. This is the claves. This is a triangle. And then put some reverb on you. For this one, we do put it at 25. This is drums, bass, synth bass. This one I think is some kind of lead, so we'll do that one different. I don't remember. I don't remember exactly. I think it's a Lexington like legato lead, so I'll do it a little separately. But you know what? If it's a Lexington legato lead, we can add some delay to it. That would actually be nice. Harp. And then we're almost done. There may be a fade out in this one. Exciting, exciting. All right, let's hear it. Oh my God, okay. Something like this. Oh my God. Okay. Right. That's how it starts. I forgot. It just comes in. I wasn't ready for it. So far, so good. All right, so if we wanted to do a little fade out here. I actually almost like this. I almost like that hard ending more. Five, six, seven, eight. I like it. Is this frozen or did she end? No, it's frozen. Okay. I've been using her stream partially just because I love how bright it is. Let's see. We've got soya, tuna. Tabby's got a super cute stream going right now. So this is our good friend Tabitha Sabbatha. Who is a fantastic streamer. I actually got to meet Tabby at TwitchCon a couple years ago. Highly recommend her stream. And we're gonna let her keep us company while we stream a little bit. I would love to finish this album today. It's 10 o'clock. Nice to see you. Me? Oh no, I'm not done. I'm not done. It's 10 o'clock. It's been 2 hours. Normally I stream only for about 2 hours, but I still have 2 more hours. I really think we can finish this today. I think so. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more to do. 7 more tracks. And I think it's very doable. And it's interesting because, like, you know, we've been doing the first of these synthwave tracks, but I know I definitely settled in to a way of doing them, you know? So, like, there's been more variation in certain stuff than there will be going into the going further. So there is that Saturn, send 1, send 2. Remove 1. Well, you know what, it works because we do need 3. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Saturn on everything. But part of why I like to do distortion on everything, distortion, saturation, whatever you want to call it, is very helpful to Just give everything a little more crunch and a little more life, you know? 1, 2. Audio effects. Show details. Presets. We got percussion. We got woodblock. We got, nope, that's not it. Shaker. And then we'll do chroma. Cathedral. Now I can close that menu. I use third-party plugins for most things, but there's a few of these things that I'm using first-party Logic plugins because they're great. Okay, so. Oh, just pop back in for a minute and there's, oh, no worries, no worries. I do that all the time. I feel bad, you know, I used to, when I would lurk, I used to still be like pretty, I don't want to say like I really like was trying to actively still listen, just not be so chatty. Nowadays, when I'm lurking, I'm like, listen, I'm sorry, but like, I'm busy. I can't just like be sitting here half listening, you know? And man, I thought I was busy back then. Thought I was busy back then. Those the twins make you realize how busy you can be. Appreciate my wife letting me escape. I mean, letting me escape, but they're all probably up now. But they were all asleep when I left. So, it's not like I'm missing all that much. Let's see. We got harp, and we'll do the same here. Harp, okay, so. Oh man, we got a lot. It is an octave. Usually I do an octave and I'm like, I feel like this is already really high. Did I do an octave for this? I did. Shocking. It's very pretty though. What is this game? It's a little Stardewy. Sea of Stars. Huh. My camera is doing okay, good. Is there like a little fade out here? I bet that's what that is. Or it's what it's supposed to be. interesting. I'm seeing this thing about like encoding's overloaded, but like it really doesn't seem to be having any issues. Gonna work. This game is super cute. I am about it. All right. Let's see here. I feel like Toby's been on this the whole time. Let's get our good friend Tuna up. Tuna is a fellow NAV member. Highly recommend. He always plays this game. Well, not always, but he often plays this game, Hunt. And one of my favorite things about this game is I know nothing about it. And so, like, watching him play it, I'm like, I don't know. 6 more. Ugh. Why don't we take a little break? I would just love to take a mental break for a second from... I've been mixing for 2 hours. So let's just... You zero clue about how to... Right, exactly, Knife Viper. I have no idea what this game is. What are we doing? We'll do... That's a really simple 6-4-1-5. All right, that was a good enough break. Let's get back to work. Everybody, did you guys see those Japanese ads that were playing, by the way, when the ad came on in Tuna's channel? Japanese ads can be very weird. That's all I'm going to say. They can be very weird. What is the song we're supposed to do? I think it's 15. It's 11. Not me thinking we're further along than we are. Oh, this one's much less tracks. I'm down. Right, we're almost there. Good. Oh. So it takes me 3 minutes to get everything set up. Interesting. Because we played that song and I've been just putting plugins in, trying to get things going, and it's been 3 minutes. All right, right off the bat, we got a lot starting off. More than normal, I feel like. So 5 minus, ha ha ha. It's going to be like 25 on the side. This is going to be like down to 8-ish. Sounding good. Part of me wonders if people are not gonna like this new style of music we're doing for the future ones. But I don't know, I love it so much. How could someone not like it? It's so good. It's really different. It's really different than how we've been doing it. So there is that. Not my can blocking Tuna's face. Maybe I'll include a little fade out here. No, I kind of like that abruptness for this one. Ooh, I like that. And I still need to decide how we're going to do this video. Still need to decide. So the hard part, so the way we recorded or we composed, because granted it's not the way it's not the way that I mixed it. The way I composed was I did 2-2-2, right? 2 barred chord, 2 synth wave, 2 barred chord, 2 synth wave, 2 barred chord, 2 synth wave. But how are we gonna set up the action? Well, so there's a couple things. The video, there's 3 scenes. There's like entering the bar. And then there's 2 scenes in the bar. Chiho and I haven't quite decided, like, are we only going to go to the entrance the first time? So in all of our other videos, it's just 1 scene the whole time. Are we going to do the entrance first and then, you know, do everything? So you know what I mean? Like, and just never come back to the entrance? Are we going to do the entrance? What was that? That was 11. Okay. Are we going to do the entrance? Are we going to do like a loop of the whole thing? Because like I kind of wanted you to get to experience it more, right? So like what would be nice would be like, so the whole video is going to last an hour. So if we put it on like a 10-minute loop, so it's like 3 minutes... 4 minutes, 3 minutes, right? 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 3 minutes. We could do that and do it that way. Or we could do like If it's an hour, we could do like, 20, 20, 20 for each section, right? Like we haven't decided all of that yet. And we want to do it a little more storytelling. So like the music's not going to start right away. We're going to have like the bar sounds and then the music's going to come in, like that kind of stuff. I still need to get the ambient sound. The failings are coming. Welcome, Raiders. What's up, everybody? Elfie, how was the rest of your stream? Now I'm worried. I only see one. We'll wait. What's up, everybody? Hold on. No. Making big mistakes here. There we go. Failings are coming. Welcome. Hi, everybody. Hi, if you don't know me, my name's Johnny Bailey. I'm an independent music producer. I'm an independent music producer. I grew up in Chicago. I'm currently living in Japan. We normally stream music production here, which is what we're doing right now. Welcome in. How are you guys? It's Elfie. Elfie, this is so funny because I had you up on the screen for forever. Anyone who doesn't follow Elfie, she is a crafter and an artist because crafting is art. Just saying, do give her a follow. She's a fantastic streamer. Welcome in. Elfie, do you like my shirt? I realize it's probably backwards for you. It says, no offense, you're not Jesus. I actually made this shirt. Yes, I had you up. It was so great because I loved how colorful your stream is. It's nice for extra looking. But how was the rest of your stream? Were you productive? I am trying to power through this next set of stuff for the Fox and Girl channel. We've got a lot of mixing to do ahead of us, and now we have finished mixing. We finished mixing all the bardcore music, and now we're just doing synthwave. And I'm discussing, so we haven't figured out how exactly we are going to set up the next video. The next video is like a way bigger undertaking than we usually do. We're doing 3 scenes instead of just 1 scene, and we have trying to figure out the timing of it, right? Like I need to record some like ambient bar noise, which usually I like kind of go around and record stuff. And I'm trying to decide if I want to like go hang out outside of an izakaya and record, or maybe I'll just like find some like ambient bar noise on like YouTube or something, and use that. I don't know. Going out in the middle of the night and like sitting outside of a bar and recording doesn't sound like a huge vibe to me. It's kind of fun, but it's also like, it sounds fun and glamorous, but in the end, you're like sitting outside with a microphone and you're trying to be super quiet for like 15 minutes, So like, I don't know. Maybe I won't do it. You know what's crazy? I just made a shirt design that's mildly Jesus themed. Yeah, no. Say I'm a private eye. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so it's more of a story than a moment. Yeah, well, technically, we've been telling kind of a story. So the whole story, the whole idea of the fox and the girl, let's pull it up, is that she exists and she like kind of travels through time, right? That's why each setting, there's like a past and like kind of like a pseudo future present kind of a deal. So the first one, and it's kind of supposed to be the same place, but in the future. And so we have her sitting in the meadow, and then we have her sitting on a park bench, and there's like an apple tree graffiti on a wall, right? Then we have, so she goes from the meadow into town, right? So we have her talking with like the apothecary and the candle maker, and then we have the same, like her talking with the apothecary and the candle maker in a city instead of a little town. Then she catches a ride, right? So she takes the train or a wagon, depending on which one you go. And so you can see the candle maker. So this is the same wagon. We have the candle maker and the wagon down here. This is their wagon. She catches a ride, and then there's the traveler, and which is me. And then here's the traveler comes here on the train as well. The Sakura one we did just for Sakura season. That's like kind of outside of the story. she went on this ride and she arrived at a library and was doing research. So we made these cute library videos. So the next one we have is going to be, oh my God, Alfie. Oh my God. It's a bar. So she's going to a bar, but instead of doing a past and a future one, we're going to do it together in one video. So I had to make 20 tracks instead of 10 tracks and no remixes, all original. But the bar, there's going to be 3 scenes. There's there's the entrance of the bar where people are going in. There's like the main room of the bar where people are sitting at tables and drinking. And then there's the bar itself. Okay? The fox and the girl are going to appear in all this, but we've decided this bar it's the inn at the crossroads, and we want to mix future and past, like fantasy and sci-fi in this bar. So in this bar, we're going to have like Gandalf the Grey, Cloud Strife, Master Chief from Halo, Mando, Geralt. I think Kirby's going to be in it. Link is going to be there. Midna's going to be there. All of our original characters are going to be there. Bridget from the Babblebrook Inn is going to be there. We actually have a list. We have someone from the Avazarala from The Expanse is going to be there. Let me pull up the list of characters. Chiho and I made a list of characters to be in the bar. Geralt, Gandalf, Cloud, Master Chief, Mando. The TARDIS is going to be parked outside. Thor and Mighty Thor, so the woman and the male version of Thor. Bridget is going to be there from the Goodnight Moon series. We've got 5 original characters who will be there. Toph from Avatar: The Last Airbender is going to be there. Midna from Twilight Princess is going to be there. Link from Tears of the Kingdom is going to be there. Avazarala from The Expanse. There's going to be a guy from Kimetsu no Yaiba. And Chiho her brother has an original character she also wants to include, and the fox and the girl. Yes, it is elaborate because we wanted the bar to feel crowded, right? We wanted it to feel alive and crowded, so we're going to just stuff it with characters from things we love. We're not totally sure we are going to be able to release it on time. The plan is to release it on September 1st. Chiho is behind. I mean, I'm freaking blazing through this, but like I'm also kind of behind. The reason we're blazing through it, and I've been doing like extra streams because I'm on vacation, but also because I'm mixing 20 tracks and I still need to name them and do all of that kind of stuff, which is kind of a lot, but I'm also having fun, so I guess it's worth it. But we wanted to make, and so after this, it's also era 2 of the Fox and Girl. So like all of the future music I made kind of in my own like electronic style. The new future-y music I'm making is synthwave, so I'll play it for you. You'll get to hear me mixing it in a second if you stick around. I'm just getting all of this set up. And it is kind of elaborate. Yes, it is. It is a lot. But we're hoping to, so our goal for the first year was to release a video every month, which we kind of did. And now our new goal is we're planning on taking more time between videos and making them kind of more elaborate. So this is the kind of the kickoff of the new era of Fox and Girl. And so like the next video is going to be at a lake, and there's going to be a mermaid at the lake, I believe is what Chiho talked about. All right, let's start mixing. Oh my God, certain things are too loud. Give me a second. So far, so good. Wow, this is really pretty. I say that, and I'm not totally trying to pat myself on the back, you guys. I just don't always remember making some of these songs. So, like, it's like I get to listen to them for the first time again. Okay, that's too loud. Oh, yes, I do want to see it. I want to see it, but I can't because I'm only signed into Instagram on my phone, and I'm using my phone as my camera, so I will look at it after stream. Thank you. I appreciate it. I know! I want to go to this bar too. Also, we decided to call the bar... This is what the new future music sounds like. We decided to call the bar... oh yes, whisper it to me. That would actually be easier. We decided to call the bar... what's it called? Sunrise Inn, which is the name of one of my albums. And... yeah, it's just fun getting to just throw in a bunch of little things, you know? Let me close your tab. Ooh, here we go. Here we go. Not a cult. Oh my god, I already love it. Guys. Guys. For those who are not familiar with Elfie's channel, this is her cat Salsa. It's Salsa Jesus. Oh my god, I love it. It's not a cult. For real, it's not. The problem is I now almost want to make... Okay, so this one... Right, we were going to do a fade out here. So let's do... I don't know. See, like, originally I was like, oh, we'll do fade outs for these parts where the bass just cuts out. But I almost like the abrupt cutoffs. I just got... He's the Meowsiah. I like that. See, again, I don't know if I like this. Hold on. So I just got a message from my wife saying that they see me and the baby say hi. Hi, Yasna. Hi, Geno-chan. Hi, Genora. How are you? Yeah. Okay. No. We definitely like it more with that fade out. Let's hear one more time. I love it too. It's so good. But now I want to make a line of shirts that are like kind of like poking fun at Christians, but then I feel bad. Do I like this? Hold on, I'm not even listening. Yeah, I like that. Chloe, are you going to make merch with your... Chloe, I'm so sorry. Caitlin, are you going to make merch with your cats? You could totally make a nugget shirt. Chicken nugget. Caitlin has 2 cats, and one of them is literally named Nugget. How great is that? Nugget and Griffin. All right, here's an unmastered song. So now I really wonder what's going on at home with the girls watching me, probably on TV. Yasna. Yasna. Jano-chan. Janora. I don't know. Are they freaking out? Faith that is too fragile to be challenged, seems too frail to build a life around. I hope people are able to see it as the light-hearted and affectionate imagery it's intended to be. I know, right? Look at how cute this Jesus is. Look at how cute he is. Tell me this is an offensive shirt. No offense, you're not Jesus. Look at it. Oh. I went to a church here in Japan wearing this shirt, and they all thought it was great. They thought it was hilarious. They were like, Jesus is so cute. Oh my God, we love it. You know what I mean? Like, it's so good. So good. Why people be sensitive like that? You know, I want to do a shirt swap now. We should. Okay. So now here's a new one. You know, I started making them with less tracks. Thank you, Past Johnny, for being like, this is enough. We don't need to make it more complicated. I appreciate you. Fade out. So again, apparently it takes me 3 minutes to do this. They whip their heads around whenever they hear you say their names, and after a second start saying hi. Yasna. Yasna. Jano-chan. Hi, baby. Guys, my children are very cute. I know that I'm so biased saying that, but like, oh my God, they are so cute. Did you guys see the video I posted on Instagram of all of us going to the Ushku Daibutsu, the Big Buddha? Y'all see us at Big Buddha? Or as Johnny calls him, the Big Booty. I got to explain to a Japanese student what big booty meant. And I was like, well, booty can mean treasure, first off. Like pirate booty. And she was like, oh, wow, booty means treasure. Got it. And I'm like, and it also can mean butt. And she thought that was hilarious, that we have a word like that. And I was like, I know. It's so convenient. Timeless. You have every right to maintain that bias. I appreciate you. Thank you. All your children are the cutest. Oh, thanks, guys. We can keep it real. Also, sometimes super annoying. Sometimes they're super annoying, but often they're very cute, and it's forgivable. You know. Janora does this thing now that she dances, right? And she loves dancing. She loves music. But she does this cute little like hip wiggle now whenever like music is playing. I love it. I'm like, who taught you this? Who taught you how to dance? She knows. She just knows how. It's natural, you guys. All right, there's the triangle. Let's go ahead and get these reverbs on. So I do this now with everything off, primarily because it's easier than like doing it when it's on and then needing to rewind and listen to it and make sure that it's what I want, you know? So like now, so like some of these I set at the same volume, and a part of that is just so I can try and mix to the same volume. But some of these I'm doing, I don't necessarily set them to a specific volume, but I do have a specific setup for either reverb, or I have a specific setup for their saturation. Well, all of them I'm doing specific setups for their saturation to just to give it a uniform feel, right? When you don't have lyrics in your music, you have to get your uniformity from something. And so often what that looks like for me is I make like instruments uniform. I commit to a specific kind of instrument or a specific kind of vibe, and that usually can be enough to make it work, and that they feel like they belong together, you know. But I don't know, maybe I'm overthinking it. Maybe people don't notice that it's like, oh, like they all have the same reverb. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure nobody listens to my music and is like, you know what, we really appreciate that they all have the same reverb treatment, and it's part of what makes it feel like they all belong together, you know? Probably nobody is thinking that. All right, right off the bat, here we go. Wow, Johnny, your bass is always at -5 decibels, and it makes it feel like, you know, it helps it all feel put together very well. If any of you want to make that comment to me, I will pretend like you didn't hear me make it and be like, wow, your ear is so discerning. Oh. People, oh, no way, that's one of my favorite things to do when kids start dancing. I love it. Wow, all that stuff because I understand it. Exactly. Wow, all of that. Wow, Johnny, incredible. And then it's like, Johnny, why are you making this bass so loud? That's the part that you... It's like a painting where you're like, this is what you're supposed to look at. This bass is crammed all the way up in the front because it's like, this is what you're listening to. Everything else, that's all bonus extra stuff that you can listen to the next time you listen to the track if you want to like listen for cute stuff. But what you're listening to is that. That's what I want you to hear. I might not specifically notice that, but honestly, having a consistency throughout is what makes it easy to listen to. Oh, thank you. It's much easier to know when they're different versus when something is roughly the same. Exactly. It's just like, oh, you don't want to trigger that part of your brain that's like something's different. You want to just let it be, you know, let it go through. Am I gonna need to fade this? Maybe. Like, I settled on this drum beat a little bit later of like to not have so much variation in it because the combination of this drums with this bass is just so powerful. So again, I've had Tuna up here a lot. And Tuna plays this game a lot. I have no idea what happens in this game. I know that sometimes he fights people. I know that sometimes it's NPCs. That's an NPC. Are they zombies? Did something happen? I don't know. You play with people. I know nothing about this game. Sometimes the people are your friends. Sometimes they're your enemies. I don't know. And I've watched an embarrassing amount of hours of this game. And I have no idea anything about it. And I kind of want to keep it that way. I kind of like it, you know? I understand it's a first-person shooter. That actually sounded fine. Let's hear that changing one more time. Yeah, sounds fine. Yeah, these appear to be zombies. Which I have talked about in the past. I kind of got zombied out. I'm happy that zombies are not as popular as they once were. Huh. Perfect. All right, that's it. Let's go ahead and bounce it, guys. We are getting so close to being done. Oh, sweet baby Jesus. Let's go. I am ready to be done mixing. And we can just listen to it. We can come up with names. We need to order it. I need to order the songs. Making music and like releasing music are very different things, right? Like making 20 fun beats is one thing. And then then you gotta give them names and stuff, you know? You got to give them names. You need to come up with a track order. Which one's going to be first? Which one's going to be second? All of that. And like, it's like, Johnny, that doesn't seem like such a big deal. And to be honest, it's not really a big deal. But it also matters. The last track on this album is going to be the least played. That's the way it works. The first track is going to be the most played. That's the way it works. So, what track I choose to be the first track has to be kind of the best one, right? Like, all of that. And then, like, I've talked about my process of choosing what tracks go where in the past. But, like, man, it's, you know, I also like to have good tracks, like, sprinkled throughout. And so, like, but just as a heads up to everyone listening, every last track is a banger. I always have like a sacrificial a sacrificial banger on the end of the album, because it's important that like all the good songs aren't front loaded. So I front load as many good songs as possible, but then like I have to intersperse songs that I like but that are just not going to be as popular because they're further in, because people still listen to the whole thing, right? And you can't just have all the good ones in the front. So like sometimes it doesn't end up that way. I remember being different ICDs, usually the middle tracks would be skipped more often. The first and last were favorites. That's some loud boneless wings. There we go. Boneless wings sounds delicious. Love me a good boneless wing. I heard recently that the Supreme Court decided that boneless wings didn't need to not have bones in them. Boneless wings could have bones in them. A guy like ate a boneless wing that had like a piece of bone in it, and it like tore his esophagus or whatever. And he had like all of these health problems, or all of these, it tore his esophagus and he had to get it repaired. And he sued the company or wherever he got the wings from and lost, because the court was like, well, you should be, even though they're boneless, you know, chickens do have bones, so you should be careful. Which I find to not be a great ruling, to be honest. It's like, if the McDonald's lady, not that she shouldn't have not gotten her money, but if the McDonald's lady won, I don't know how that guy didn't win. Dude, freaking, it tore his esophagus. You know? Like, seems pretty the fault of them that they didn't catch that bone. You know? Saturn. Let's see. Percussion. You know, I don't know if my wife is still watching me. Like with the kids, you know, they might be eating or something. But I kind of like that they're watching. Not that my family needs to watch me work, but there is something to when I go to I go to a studio, right? So this studio is not in my home. That's not a flex. There's no way, especially with the twins now, that I'd be able to like work with the girls at the house, right? Like it's just too much, and I'll be like in and out feeling bad trying to help out with stuff. But we didn't have space when we moved. Not that we had space in our old place. So I was like, well, I want to either get a studio or have one in our house. And it made sense to rent the studio, which I'm in the same building as my wife's school. So like it works really well. Like we get it super cheap because we're renting from my wife's bosses, right? But I have to leave the house to go to the studio, and sometimes I'm gone a long time, right? I'll like leave in the morning and I come back mid-afternoon. It doesn't feel like it's that long to me, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't feel like it's that long to me because I'm freaking working, you know? And I like that my wife and my children are watching because they can see that I'm working this whole time, you know? It's easy to just assume when people are gone that they're just having a good time. You know? Or it feels like if someone's gone for a long time, you know, it feels different for you because you're the one at home. And so whether or not they are still watching, I appreciate them seeing me here working. And it's like, no, I've been like mixing nonstop for like 3 hours, you know? Oh, Chiho's watching now too. Hi, Chiho. Chiho, are you watching and seeing that I work hard? I like that they don't chat, they just text me. Though, if they're watching on the TV, there's not an easy way to chat, so that makes sense. Oh, they are texting me, hi. Oh yeah, you feel pressure. Don't feel pressure, Chiho-san, it's okay. I'm just mixing. See, for you, you just get to draw it and animate it and then you're done. I need to compose it and make it and then mix it and then I need to name everything and then I need to do all of that. Like, there's a lot to it. Have a good one, Alfie. Thank you so much for that raid. I really appreciate you bringing your people here. Guys, again, do check out Alfie. Fantastic streamer. Oh, I have to wait 29 minutes before I can shout you out that way. Again, I'll do this one. Do check out Alfie. Fantastic streamer, crafter, and artist. Honestly, artist, right? Give her a follow and check out her streams. They're awesome. Yes, it has been a bit longer. Go get some food. Oh, it sounds so good, though. Sounds so good. Yeah, and then Tuna ends up in like this screen all the time. What is this game? Hey, don't say it's just drawing. They're Chiho's defending herself. Hold on, let's see. Don't say it's just drawing. There's line work and colors, shadows, highlighting. There is more. There is more. You are right. There's a lot. I know that you do a lot of work, Chiho-san. I also have to edit our video, Chiho-san. But yes, I appreciate you. Thank you for doing all the work. And hey, look, guys. Look, it's my Poe. So Leah came in and said that like she knows Poe from like the app. I was like, there's an app? Guys, there's an app. Not only is there an app, I made the mistake of telling Chiho about the app, and Chiho loves it and is playing this Poe game. Oh my god, Leah's here. Hey, Leah, how are you? I have not played it, but Chiho has played it. Chiho loves the Poe app. Yes, she says she loves it. Yes, she doesn't do video editing. She's texting me now. Yes, I love it. I love it. Yes, Chiho loves the Poe app. Guys, two more. Two more. And we are done. We are done with mixing, mastering. We're just going to let the AI do it because freaking... That's what AI are created to do, right? Work that I don't want to do. Hey, you make it louder, please. Thank you. Get it at the target, please. Thank you. Let's see. Okay. It's good. I'm glad. Bruh, that's what the AI are here for, right? Yeah, yo. The AI, would be like if I had an intern, you know? Just be like, hey, cool, I'm going to do all this. Cool, you do this part. Hey, will you do this part? Sweet. Leah, how are you? How is Ireland? I heard recently, was it Travis said that you were from the UK instead of Ireland? Classic mistake. Chiho is saying her Poe is fat and cute. I just got a great text message from my son. I love having a gamer son. He just texted me. He just said the EVA 8's not in the care package. Which, so then you're like, wow, Johnny, your son is so in and about Apex. Like he's just texting you about Apex. Hold on. Let me bring this up. The EVA 8 is my favorite shotgun. And so my son letting me know that it's out of the care package, it's actually very kind of him to tell me that it's out of the care package. What guns are in the care package? Ireland made that awesome plane women's rugby. I did not. What? I'm not. What? What? What are you talking about, Leah? Are you in Ireland? What? What? You're not what? Confused. How are you? But yeah, my son telling me my favorite shotgun is back in Apex. Wonderful. I miss that shotgun. I used to use that shotgun all the time. If I see it in game now, I'm totally going to use it. It's like when they took the they had the 301 put away for a while. I didn't like that. Or like the Spitfire was put away for a while. Didn't like that. Give me the guns that I like, please. All right. God. Oh, no. But again, my wife doesn't see me do this kind of stuff, so it's fun. I'm glad she's here watching me. Maybe now she'll see that when I'm here working, it's actually boring. And look at how fast I use this Apple Pencil. And I'm not, you know, having the best time in the world away from the family. I'm actually working. I am in Ireland. That's what I thought. Yeah. I'm tired. It's 3 a.m. How are you? I'm good. It is 11 a.m. If I lived in Ireland, we would not talk because I am an early to bed, early to rise type. I got here before 8 a.m. to start streaming at 8, and I was going to stream from 8 to 12. And we are freaking kicking butt, you guys. Like, really. Thank God. One more after this one. It's like we're basically done. But actually, this comes up in me moving to Japan, too. I talked about it with David. I used to, because I'm an early to bed, early to rise type, I didn't actually play a ton of games with David and Farmer and everyone in an AV before. And, like, before Twitch, you know, we didn't have as many people as we do now. But I wasn't around quite so much because I'd go to bed. And me moving to the other side of the world, and especially because I'm a stay-at-home dad, so I, like, plan out my days to be more free in the afternoon, is, like, the best thing for our friendships. Because it's like, oh, yeah, I'll actually be around now. All right, so some of these I know what I like to do them at. This one's -2. We will do -8. We're going to move that over onto that side. This one we're going to move here. This base is like -5. All right, let's hear it. Woo! Ugh, beautiful. Something like that. You wake up early and you go to bed late? Oh yeah. Let's fade this in, actually, over like 5 seconds. Do you have to get up at 5:30 every morning? See, but here's the thing for me anyway, and I know like a lot of people say this, but like when you have to get up early for work, I feel like you still have more of your day, right? Because you can just choose to stay up late, as opposed to like if you work all day, then you just have less time in the end. 8 a.m. is too early. I would be a zombie. 5 a.m. Yeah. No, I get up at 6. I get up at 6 most days, 6:30 other days. Monday, Tuesday, and Friday at minimum. Well, so if you have to be at work at 5, so what time are you getting up? 4:30? Do you need an hour? Do you do more time than that? I would probably start like getting all of my stuff in order so that I could wake up at like 4:30 to include the commute. Like get up at 4:30, you know, so I don't have to do quite so much. I get at 5. At 5? Oh my god. So you basically like roll out of bed into your car. But I get it. I used to do that too. When I used to have to be at work at 4:30. And so I would get up and I had like a 30-minute drive or whatever. And really you want to be earlier than that, right? Because at the time to work at the airport, you had to like take a bus to the terminal where you would clock in and stuff. So like you just really need to give yourself a lot of time. But when I would get up at 3. I would literally just like get up and I would have my clothes laid out for me. And I wore like a zip up one-piece outfit, like jumpsuit for work. And I would just have that right there on the floor and I would get up and I would have my pajamas on, right? And I would just step into it and put it on. And like put deodorant on, splash some water on my face, and just get in the car, you know, immediately, and just go. Like that was how quick I got my process down to that early in the morning. I lay out my clothes before and pack my lunch and get ready. Yep, see, exactly, Caitlin, you got it. You know, I'm just like, listen, like I wake up on that drive, you know, but also, and I'm sure it's the same for you. That early in the morning, there's like no one on the road. You know what I mean? So like, it's not like it's people are like, oh my gosh, Johnny, it's so dangerous driving in Chicago and doing all that. It's like, there's nobody out here freaking this early in the morning. Your pajamas though. Yeah, I would wear, well, cause I didn't really sleep in pajamas very much. So like I would have like these pajama pants and a tank top on. And I would just step into a jumpsuit and just zip it up. And I have my tank top on under my jumpsuit and my pajama pants. And just go to freaking work, you know? It was very comfortable. Very comfortable. Oh my god, one more. I feel like, in the same way I said I'll wake up on that drive, did I even like this mix? I like it, sure. Sure, it's fine. One more. Last one, guys. Totally, my 15-minute drive only takes 8 at 5. Exactly, right? But also, a 15-minute drive isn't so bad, I feel like. For me, in the morning, with no traffic, it would still take me 20 minutes, like no traffic, right? But then, like, coming home, it's like closer to 40 minutes to an hour. Living city life, you know. Let's see. Saturn. Saturn. Someone on Threads was like, hey, I'm starting to not use stock plugins. Does anyone have like a good saturation / distortion plugin that they would recommend for me to use? And I just was like, Saturn, put it on everything. I do. Everything. But again, like I said earlier, part of me doing that is because I make all of this stuff, you know, digitally. It is nice to just warm it up a little bit with a little distortion. Make it sound a little less cold. That one. Block. Shaker. What I should start doing is I should start setting up all of this like stuff and then just duplicating and putting stuff in here. That would be so much easier. But I'm on the last song, so like why? Well, and also I didn't do that right from the beginning, so there's that. Like, that's something that works if you think about it in advance. Yo, 15, yeah. Yo, 17, okay. Oh my God, you guys, like I can like, is it weird to say we're so close to finishing it? I can like almost taste it. I'm so excited. Because also, like, naming tracks, I can do that at home. You know, I can do a lot of this stuff. If I don't need these headphones or, like, special headphones on, I can do a lot just at home, you know, sitting at my kitchen table. It's one of my favorite descriptions. Oh, I don't have sound alerts. No. Officially, the reason I don't have sound alerts is because since most of what I do on my channel is like auditory, I don't want people, I don't want to get like messed with while I'm doing that. But actually, I just don't want people to bother me. It would not be, I mean, unless it's that people think it's funny, because I would get like legitimately mad after a certain point if people are being trolly, which I am always trolly with sound alerts. So like, it's like, listen, I get it. If I can't be mature enough to deal with like that power, why would I want to give someone else that power over my stream, you know? But yes, the official reason is, oh, you know, I'm always mixing music and stuff, so I can't have like random stuff playing while I'm doing that. It'll mess up my flow, my creative flow. But no, actually, I just don't want to deal with, I don't want to deal with y'all being annoying. Woo! Let's see. You wanted to scare me? Maybe exactly. No, I love jump scaring David. That's the only one I want. I want to jump scare people too. You know what I mean? And so like that's why I'm not putting it on my channel. I don't want to be like sitting here making music. I'm like trying to, and I'm like intently listening, right? And then to be like, ah! Like no. We're not doing it. Or it would be like 1,000 bits for it to be okay, you know? That I would be like, okay, sure. For 1,000 bits, I'm willing to get like jump scared. But even that, I'm like, no, I don't know. I don't know that I want to get jump scared even for 1,000 bits. Hey, nothing wrong with making people have to actually commit to bothering you. Valid. You know what? Now I almost want to, because also I have often bought bits just to scare people, like if they have it locked behind like 200 or 300 bits. But I just feel like people wouldn't do it. But I don't know that I want them to. Also, my streaming setup is pretty bare bones. Like my music, I appreciate the simplicity of it. I actually could do all of this just on my phone. Like, this whole setup would work with like my phone as a camera to be used that way. I'm really happy about that. It gives me a lot of freedom to be able to go stream somewhere, right? And like, I don't need to bring a laptop. Like, this audio interface I have here can just plug directly into my phone. All this stuff plugs into that, plugs into my phone, flip it sideways, boom, we're good to go. And especially now with like the Twitch built-in alerts and stuff like that, like that's actually really nice. And even the bot I use is Nightbot, which is a web-based one, not like based on the computer. Not that I've been out traveling much while streaming, but you know, it's nice to have the option. That's it. Guys, we're done. Oh my god. We are finished with mixing these songs. Now we need to name them, and that is not going to be easy. Opting to not is also valid, but if you put it on there and make it costly, how can the trolls complain? That's also true. That's also true. I want to, I realize I had someone. Poe looks happy you're done. Yeah. You forgot to eat? What do you mean you forgot? Did you leave? Did you leave at all, or were you just here listening? Poe is doing great, but guys, I also forgot I had someone redeem Enshrined. How much does Enshrined even cost? God, 100,000 points. And he had for Enshrined, he did his name was Homicidal Senpai, and it's a little bit difficult. I don't really have a lot of homicidal tracks. But he reached out to me because he recently had a rebrand, and his rebrand is now Puddles the Perplexed, I believe. So we're definitely going to use... Technically, I left mentally, and I started painting again. I understand that because I don't eat when I'm here at the studio very much, and like I'll come home and I'll just be starving. And it's like I've been at the studio for like 6-7 hours, and I haven't eaten anything. I need to name one of these songs like Puddles or Perplexed or something. So I asked if he wanted me to do one on my projects, or if it could be from the Fox and Girl, and he said it could be from either. I have a song coming out on Tranquility called Reflection, which would work really well with Puddles, right? So I could just be called Puddle. But it's kind of a saddish song, and I don't think I really want to do that. I would like to give him more of a banger than like name a sad song after him. So one of these songs is going to be that, and as always, there has to be a song, a dance of the Nantoka Nantoka, right? We had Dance of the Apple Trees, Dance of the Setting Sun, thank you, Apple. Dance of the Setting Sun, Dance of the Dusty Stacks, I believe, was the other one. So we have to come up with these names. Oh my gosh, I don't even know. Well, we need to order them too. Oh, guys, we did it. I am going to wrap up stream and master these songs off stream because it's pretty boring. So why would we do it on stream? And let's find somebody to raid. Let me throw on some music. We could always raid Tuna, who we have up on the TV. I do raid Tuna a lot. So maybe we won't. Is there someone... Roxanne is streaming. We could do a... It's really been hit or miss for me if we raid into the music channel. Like, sometimes it's been really good and we've made new friends. Like, I mean, Heyman, what an incredible, you know, artist, and really cool to get to know her on Twitch. But I've also, like, raided in on people in the music channel who have, like, hardcore terrible manners. And it's not a vibe, right? Not a good time. So, yeah, thank you. Thank you guys so much for coming. Leah, Alfie, thank you so much for that raid. I really appreciate it. One thing I've enjoyed streaming earlier is just being on with more people I know. You know, I didn't realize... I thought switching to Saturday my time was going to be what made it hard, like, to connect with people. But I think actually what made it worse is more that I switched to be so late. You know? And it just was later than people I know are doing. Also, so many people in this category are just DJs. People be DJing. Yeah, we're not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I know time zones are tough, and it's just like, and I also don't blame people for not, you know, for like not being able to make it. Like, I freaking get it. I can't make anything. Is Tabby still playing that cute game? Where's my Tabby? She is. We're gonna raid Tabby. Guys, our good friend Tabitha Sabatha was playing something super cute. Good vibes. We'll head over there. Do I have announcements? You guys know the drill. Raid message 1 for subs, raid message 2 for non-subs. Do follow me on social media. I'm doing a new series, New Music Monday. Maybe you guys will like that. You know, just random posts and stuff during the week. Guys, do check out The Fox and the Girl. We have not released any new videos in a while, but we are actively working on our next one. And I have an album that just came out, Mahogany Lodge. Do check that out. I did it with Goodnight Moon ASMR. She is wonderful. And I have an album coming out in September as well called Tranquility. You can check that out there as well. Anyway, I will catch you guys later. Bye. Well, hold on. Thank you. I don't do this anymore. I should. Thank you for the follows, and thank you for the raid, Alfie. I appreciate it. Let's go see Tabby, everybody.